Good morning. It's Saturday morning, 6:17. So I'm already back from the laundromat. Did my walk-in, the whole deal. Right now, I'm having a cup of coffee. So today, I have my little red spiral notebook. Today, I'm going to, I gotta go through my list. I think I'm gonna make 3 things. French onion chicken bake, and taco hamburger helper. I think I'm gonna make those 3 things. So yeah, I have my little red spiral notebook, and basically what I use this for is my grocery lists that I need to get in my budget for the next coming week, and what I plan on making on the weekends, and pretty much anything that pops into my brain that I need to remember. And then usually what I do is I'll take, especially my budget things, I'll add it to my calendar on my phone as a task. That way it pops up and I remember that those are the things that I need to pay for the week. It works for me. I need different lists in different areas so I know what's going on in my life. And so then I also have my little 3-ring binder here that I keep all my recipes in. I just have them in plastic inserts. So I keep all my recipes in. Some of these are, because a lot of times I get recipe books from the library, and I'll write down the recipes that I want to try, and if I like them, I put them in this book. And then some of the other recipes I have are just stuff that I came up with that actually came out pretty decent, and I'll write it on a piece of paper and put it in this book. So that's the plan for today. My clothes are in the dryer. Usual Saturday stuff in the house that I have to take care of, and then we'll start cooking. And I think I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookie dough also, but we'll see, because spring is coming. And since I injured myself, I really haven't been that active, and I know mentally, I know that if I am active, I will feel better physically, because that's just the way it works. You have to go through pain to get to feel better. So I've started to feel better, so I'm starting to get more active. I'm not as stiff as I was, because usually I'm fairly active. I don't go to the gym or exercise or anything, but I'm a huge walker, so I do a lot of walking. And plus at work, I'm fairly active at work, laboring, and I haven't been doing that either. So I feel myself getting really stiff and just not feeling great physically, which makes you gain weight. So I want to lose 5 to 8 pounds, so I start feeling a lot better, mentally and physically too, because my pants are getting a little tight, and I don't like that. So the recipes that I'm making are fairly not high in calories, but they're very filling. So that is what I'm going to go for. So these recipes also, I will tell you, I was on Weight Watchers during COVID, and so these are tried and true recipes that I made while I was on Weight Watchers. I'm no longer on Weight Watchers, and if I do go to count calories or anything, I use the Healthy app, as that allows you to count macros and stuff, because I stopped using Weight Watchers, number 1, because it's so friggin' expensive. It's ridiculous. And number 2, when you're almost down to the weight that you want to get down to, you're pretty much starving yourself caloric wise. So you're constantly hungry. You're not losing weight anymore. So I switched out of that and went into counted calories and all, and that worked really well for me to get like that last 10 pounds off. So at that time I needed to lose like 35 pounds, which I did, and I'm still maintaining that. But you know, come winter, and then I injured myself, I gained a little bit of weight, so I want to get that off. So lecture over. So I will get back to you when I start cooking those recipes, and I will give you measurements and everything while I'm doing the video. Alright, I'm going to show you what I'm making myself for breakfast this morning. I have 2 Lido brand Wassa crackers. I have an Asiago cheese Laughing Cow wedge that I'm going to spread on the crackers. I do have an avocado that I would have liked to have used, but it's hard. So I put it in a paper bag on my counter. Hopefully that'll make it soften it up a little so that I can use it without going bad. So I'm just spreading this on crackers. And I will tell you that these things hold up. These crackers hold up pretty well when you add food onto them. It's like they don't fall apart. And they're actually really good. They're a good base, you know, without using bread. I prepped myself some center cut bacon that I'm going to use here. And if you're on Weight Watchers or anything and you're counting points, for some strange unknown reason, center cut bacon comes up lesser points than other bacon. So I just have 1 slice per cracker. And here I have 1 egg, some egg whites, and some spinach, and some pepper in here that I'm just gonna put on top of the cracker. Let me flip it around. So this is my breakfast for this morning. Strawberry and Wassa crackers, 1 egg white, 1 slice of bacon on each cracker, and some pepper, and the Asiago cheese from Laughing Cow spread on it. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna continue my chores. So it's feeling like a little snack this morning. It's 8:45. So I have some strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and some 0 sugar Ready Whip. Unfortunately, I forgot to buy regular Ready Whip, and when my dog heard the whipped cream can going, he came running into the kitchen. But they can't have 0 sugar stuff because it's bad for them. Next time, buddy, I'll buy you regular whipped. Alright, we're going to start with the taco hamburger helper. So right now in my pan I have a pound of ground turkey with a packet of taco seasoning. I'm going to turn the stove down a little. And I'm going to add into here some taco sauce. About a tablespoon and a half. Just mix this around. And then we're going to add in 2 cups of tomato sauce, because we're going to need a lot of liquid for this. You're going to need half a cup of cheddar. I'm using Velveeta shreds. So you're going to need half a cup of this. Mix this around again. Like so. You're going to need 1.5 cups of pasta. Any pasta will do. 1.5 cups of pasta. And you're going to need 2 cups of water. So let's put that in here. Cups of water. If you want, you can throw in a chicken bouillon cube, beef broth, whichever you want. You could use this with ground chicken, ground beef, whichever. So just set it on low, and you're just gonna let it cook until the pasta is finished. So this is pretty much a one-pot thing. I'm just stirring it to scrape up the turkey that's on the bottom of the pot. This turkey doesn't have any fat, so it tends to stick even if you spray the pot. So I have this on low, and I'm just going to throw a lid on the pot and just let it go. Oh, I did forget an ingredient, black beans. So this is a can of drained black beans. Let's see if I can get it open. There we go. Stir it around. Okay. Now you put the lid on and let it cook until the pasta's done. Okay, so this taco hamburger helper is done, but you see how much liquid the pasta absorbs. It's fairly thick. So this is finished cooking. I'm going to set it aside to cool off before I pack it up. We'll go on to the next one. Okay, for this one you're going to need an oven-safe pan. So I'm using a cast iron right now. And you're going to preheat your oven to 350. And take that 3 tablespoons of butter or margarine, melt it. I have here about a half of a sweet onion. You can cut back on the onions if you'd like. And then we're going to add in about a pound of chopped up chicken breast. Let me wash my hands. Okay, mix this around. So to this, you're going to add some garlic powder, 2 taste. I'm going to add some salt. And then we're going to add some pepper. You can use seasoned salt too if you like. just going to let the chicken cook until it's seared. So that's going to take a couple minutes, so I'll be back to you with the next step. Okay, so to the chicken and onion, you're going to add a 10.5 ounce can of French onion soup. And then you're also going to add a cup of beef broth.
Hey guys! Hello, how are you doing?
Good, it's so good to see you guys.
Great to see you. Hey, that's a very nice hat.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, of course.
Then you're going to add, of course I can't get stuff closed properly. You're going to add a half a cup of mozzarella cheese. That's about a quarter. And half a cup. And now you're going to take this and put it in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so here's a French onion chicken. So I'm going to leave this in the pan, let it cool. You could serve this over rice or butter noodles, pasta, whatever, with some bread on the side, or even alone. It's like fabulous. So I'm just going to let this cool, and then I'm going to divvy this into containers for meals also. And the next recipe that we're going to cook is just chicken and broccoli. Super simple, another one-pan meal. Okay, so in a pie pan, I just have a bag of frozen broccoli florets. I'm going to add 3 cans of chicken. You can use rotisserie chicken. You can make your own chicken. Leftover chicken. Whatever. So each of these cans is, what are they? What does it say? 5 ounces. So, or you could just buy one giant canned chicken. You know, like the 12-ounce thing. Or however many ounces that big giant can comes in. Just gonna spread the chicken around. You're gonna preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And then in a measuring cup, you're gonna add a can of cream of chicken soup and a 1/3 cup of milk. I just use my fat-free half and half for this. Just kind of spread it around like so. That's my oven. I just preheated it to 400. So that's ready to go. And then you have a tablespoon of melted butter or margarine that you're just going to pour over. And about 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. You're just going to sprinkle over. And then you're going to put this in the oven for 20 minutes. Oh! I forgot the most important thing. I forgot to sprinkle it. You sprinkle it with cheddar cheese. And once again, I'm using the Velveeta shreds cheddar.
Very, very fond of my kid. I always take good care of it, you know.
And now you put it in the oven for 20 minutes. And we'll be back when that's done. So this is the chicken broccoli. I guess you'd call it a casserole. But this, I'm going to let it cool off. I'm just going to cover it. We'll probably have that for dinner this week with a side, some kind of side. Let me show you what I got from the other dishes. So the hamburger taco, I got 3 different meals. It's actually 2 for 6 meals that I have. 1 cup is the serving size. So when you heat this up, you just sprinkle more cheddar on top of it, and you're good to go. This is the French onion chicken. When you heat this up, you just sprinkle more mozzarella on top. What I'm going to do with this is I'm probably going to do like a potato jacket, which is like a baked potato with meat fillings inside of it. So I'm probably going to do that with this. I also wound up making some sugar cookies, which I have been munching on while I've been cooking the other meals. So yeah. So it's Sunday morning. It is 10:30, and I realized I forgot to end the video that I made yesterday, so here I am ending the video. So I hope you enjoy the recipes that I made. I'll have the instructions in the description box if you're interested in making them, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.